All right, guys, absolutely wild day in the market today. After starting off the session being down 500 points, okay, the Dow futures skyrocketed 700 points straight up. And in this video, I'm going to show you how we nailed one, two, three perfect retracement trades in the direction of the trend. And I'm going to show you how we did it without any indicators at all. So let's do this. All right, what's up, traders? It's Mark here at Dino Trading. Hope you're doing well. It's been a crazy couple of days, right? Kind of felt like the past few months, extremely high volatility, and then it kind of felt like the market got quiet for a few weeks, and then this week, boom, right back to where it was. Extreme high volatility, extremely nice trending type moves. And hopefully it stays like this, right? Because this has definitely been, at least this week has definitely been a day trader's dream. So let's get right into it, guys. This is the indicator garbage chart. What I'm first going to do, as you know, I'm going to take this indicator garbage type of chart, and with one click of my mouse, I'm going to put the Dino Bars filter on top of the chart and make the chart look like this. All right. So here's the before and here's the after. Okay. So one of the interesting things I've noticed in the markets these days, especially on the Dow futures, which you can see here in the top left, just so you guys know, the ticker symbol for the Dow futures is YM, and we are currently trading the June contract, just so you guys know. Okay, and one of my observations here on the Dow futures, and really on, I think, all markets, the NASDAQ, crude oil, gold futures, even those heavily traded Forex pairs, lately what's been happening is that the retracements have been pretty deep. Okay, so what do I mean when I say retracement? Well, when you identify a signal bar, okay, guys, which is simply the first green bar after any string of red, that is your direction and your clue to go long, to look for buying opportunities. And same thing on the flip side, right? The first red bar after any string of green, that's your potential to start looking for selling the market. Once again, here's the last one of the morning session. And what you do with these signal bars, guys, is you got to collect the high and the low. I mean, this means something, right? This isn't just some random section in the chart or in the market. These areas, these retracement zones mean something to you, okay? It's very important you pay attention to what's happening in these retracement zones. And the observation that I want to bring to your attention is that the retracements have been clocking in at that 30% level pretty consistently. Remember what I'd said, guys, in one of my previous videos? When you break up these retracement zones, you want to try to capture either quadrants or thirds. I like thirds, but other people like quadrants. So this is approximately 30% of the bar, right? Again, here's approximately 30% of the bar. Here's approximately 30% of the bar. So what I've been noticing is that in these retracement areas, okay, price usually comes back and retests that 30% area before taking off. Okay, so if you've ever wondered, well, hey, Mark, how'd you come up with the number 30? It has just been proven to work more often than it doesn't work, right? That's the only way to backtest and forward test any type of trading strategy, okay? It's got to work a lot more than it doesn't work, which means the odds of it actually working have to be very, very good, right? Trading is a game of odds. Trading is a game of percentages and putting the odds in your favor. We're not looking for 50-50 type of odds that you get using other bullcrap type of charts like this, right? This is garbage. We want a high percentage, high probability trade. And when you get the retracement zone and you get that percentage that you're looking for, again, I like 30, you may like something else, whatever you like, when it triggers, then and only then are you looking for your entry, okay? Does that make sense? I hope it does, okay? If you have any questions on this, just find a way to get in touch or something, but nothing that I'm showing you here is ultra complicated, right? We're just talking about green bars, we're talking about retracements, and we're talking about taking the entry within context of the trend, okay? So now that you understand how professional traders identify and spot the trend or the direction of the trend, okay, let's take a deeper dive. Let's see exactly what happened inside this retracement zone. Make sense? We want to know what happened in the zone. And to do that, we got to jump over to the smaller time frame chart, right? Let me just go ahead and label that. T-bars is the smaller time frame, okay? Very important. The entire idea, guys, okay, and this is, again, something that I have found to be ultra successful in the world of day trading, is to have a top-down approach, okay? Have a bigger time frame chart where you're making all the decisions in terms of the direction, etc., how you identify a pullback, how to try to get in on a retracement, and use this information and drill down on a microscopic level into a smaller time frame chart, right? So all I've done, you see this green stripe here? This green stripe represents the green bar here. Let me just go ahead and isolate that, okay, just so it's crystal clear to you guys. This green bar, okay, when it prints on the chart, you have to alert yourself. You have to be mindful now. You have to be conscious that everything to the right of it, from this point on, you're looking for longs. That's it. You got to get really, really good at that, guys, okay? Because you'll never be able to capture the trend otherwise, right? This is what I like to call a higher time frame and a smaller time frame approach. This is the higher time frame containing all the data that we need, and this is the smaller time frame that contains the higher time frame data. Makes sense? All right. Well, from this point on, guys, it's easy, right? You know how I like to take my entries, right? I want to take my longs by drawing a sequence of trendline dots, however you do it, okay? It's got to look like this. We only want to connect falling dots, and we want to connect every sequence of 2 dots in this fashion with a downward sloping trend line. So if I do that on the smaller time frame chart, there's a dot, 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 right? Those are all reversal bars. And this one here didn't trigger. This one here didn't trigger. This one here, you tell me, did that one trigger, right? Entry gets filled right over there. Your stop should technically go 1 tick below the swing low, which should be right here, okay? Does this make sense, guys? All I have done is I have looked for very crystal clean opportunities to enter on the smaller time frame chart based on what the larger chart is telling me, right? Because in the larger chart, we're inside the zone. It's hit our 30% retracement line, which is this middle line right here. Okay, I'll extend that out for you so it makes it visible. This is the retracement line, and that's it. You're looking for longs, and this is how you do it. This is how you look for longs. If I spin this forward for you guys, the market did nothing but go straight up. This entire move, okay, of like 400, 500 Dow points happened along this stretch right here, okay, this entire stretch. And what you saw me do here in these boxes and drawing these trend lines happened right in this area here. Does that make sense? So once again, guys, it's not brain surgery. It's not rocket science. These type of chart patterns happen every single day, okay? And if you were trading the morning session on the Dow futures today, then this was the potential that was available today, right? 500 Dow points times $5 a point times 2 contracts. That's a $5,000 potential day, right? And I'm not saying that anyone's going to be able to grab the full 5,000. That'd be ridiculous. You know it and I know it. But even if you could grab half of this, a third of this, right? That's a big chunk of change for doing nothing except drawing trend lines like you saw me do. You get what I'm saying, guys? So anyway, I hope I hope you understood the power of trend trading and retracement trading within the context of trends. This is something that no indicator can ever accomplish, because when you trend trade, you're trying to forecast a move, okay? This bar right here, this dino green, this dino red, this dino green again, this can help forecast the start of the trend before the trend actually starts. Okay, so that's what makes it so powerful, that's what makes it so efficient, and that's why I absolutely love it, okay, personally, because it helps me forecast giant, huge moves in the market without using any indicator garbage at all. This is raw, this is clean, this is price action at its finest. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. Love your comments. Feel free to get in touch, and as always, guys, I'll see you on the next trade.